You can build an entire website with AI in just a few minutes, but building a website that people actually want to use is a completely different story. Over the past year, I built 5 real websites with Lovable, and I've learned what actually works, what doesn't, and the workflow that I use to build the websites faster while also using fewer credits. So let's get started. Before I found Lovable, I built websites with Wix for almost 8 years now. And looking back, I probably spent well over 140 hours building and updating my main website alone. I was constantly tweaking the design, writing blog posts, improving SEO, adding backlinks, and making small updates whenever I wanted to change something. And honestly, I thought if I just kept putting more into it, eventually I would end up with a great website. But even after all that time, I still wasn't happy with it. And I personally thought the website just looks like trash. It wasn't very easy to navigate, and it definitely was not converting the way I wanted it to. And on top of that, Wix got expensive. Between hosting, premium features, and just running multiple websites, the monthly costs really started to add up. And that's when I decided to give Lovable a try. Over the past year, I built 5 different websites, including blogs, affiliate websites, business landing pages, and even a website to pitch a business idea to investors. And honestly, I don't see myself ever going back. Instead of spending all my time building a website from scratch, I could now spend my time making it unique and actually useful. One of the biggest mistakes I see beginners make is opening Lovable before they know exactly what they want to build. And nowadays, I do the opposite. I start in ChatGPT. Before writing a single prompt in Lovable, I'll actually tell ChatGPT what website I'm building, who's it for, what I want the visitor to do, and the overall style I'm going for. I'll also upload anything that could help, like my logo, profile picture, the brand colors, screenshots of websites that I like, and even examples of layouts or features that I want to include. The more information you give ChatGPT, the better the prompt it's going to create for Lovable. And honestly, I wish I'd figured this out months earlier because I wasted a lot of credits trying to write prompts directly inside Lovable. And yeah, I know, I understand, it might sound funny using AI to help another AI build your website, but I've consistently got much better results doing it this way. And whether you're using the free version or paying for Lovable, every prompt uses credits. The better your prompts are up front, the fewer revisions you usually need later on, which saves both time and credits. The goal isn't to have ChatGPT build your website. The goal is to have ChatGPT write a better prompt for Lovable. Now that we have a solid prompt, let's actually build a website. I'm going to use my financial tutor website as an example because it's one that I've continually improving over the past year. I'll simply paste the prompt into Lovable and let it generate the first version. Within just a few minutes, you already have a really solid starting point. Is it perfect? Definitely not, but that's completely normal. It takes several iterations before I landed on the version that I'm actually happy with. Back when I used Wix, I'd probably spend the next couple of hours just dragging around sections trying to get everything to line up correctly. With Lovable, I almost never have the first version. Instead, I improve one section at a time. Maybe I rewrite the headline. Maybe after that, I redesign my hero section. And maybe later on, I move on to the buttons and then update the colors. Think of it like having a conversation. Don't try to build your entire website with just one giant prompt. Build one section, improve it, and then move on to the next. In my experience, that's how you end up with a much better website while using fewer credits because you're only improving the sections that actually need work. So at this point, your website might already look pretty good, but in my opinion, that's only half the battle. I didn't want people to just read articles. I wanted them to interact with the website. That's why I added things like the quiz and other tools to make visitors want to come back and get more value out of the website. Whatever website you're trying to build, ask yourself just one question. What can I build that actually helps my visitors? That's usually what separates a good website from a great website. The website isn't really the product. What your website helps people do is the product. AI tools are improving insanely fast right now. Tools like Lovable make it easier than ever to build a website and projects without needing years of experience of coding. But I also think understanding how AI agents, automation, and workflows actually work is becoming a really valuable skill. And that's why this video is sponsored by Coursera. They have a course from IBM called Building AI Agents and Agentic Workflows that teaches topics like AI automation, AI agents, and how AI systems and workflows actually operate behind the scenes. I also like that it's beginner friendly because most people are still very early when it comes to learning AI. And I think understanding these tools now can become a huge advantage later on. So if you've been wanting to better understand AI and where things are heading, they're currently offering 40% off for 3 months of Coursera Plus through the link in my description. Before we wrap up, here's a few mistakes that I would avoid if I was just getting started. First, don't open Lovable without a plan. Spend a few minutes in ChatGPT to organize your ideas, gather your branding, and create a detailed prompt before you even open Lovable. Second, don't expect your first prompt to build the perfect website. Treat it like a conversation and improve one section at a time. Third, don't just build a perfect website on day one. Build something useful first, then continue improving it over time. And finally, don't focus on making your website look good, focus on making it useful. One question I get all the time is whether the free version is enough or is it worth paying for. So personally, I pay for it because I have multiple websites and I use it multiple times a week. Lovable is actually cheaper for me versus when I was paying Wix, since I previously had several websites there, each of them with their own monthly subscription. And if you're just getting started, I would just begin with a free plan. But if you're planning to build multiple websites or make regular updates, then I think the paid version is well worth it. Can you build a website in 5 minutes? Absolutely. But if you want something unique and doesn't look like every other AI generated website and actually provides value to your visitors, expect to spend 1 to 2 hours creating it and just refining it from there. The hardest part of building a website is no longer building the actual website, actually is coming up with a good idea. AI has been able to build websites easier than ever now. What separates a great website today isn't who can actually build it the fastest, it's who can build something for people who actually find useful. And if there's one thing I would leave you with, it's this: don't build a website, build something useful. If you would like to see even more videos on Lovable or just any other AI tools, let me know down below in the comments. And I'm curious, what's the one thing you always wanted to build with AI but haven't yet? It could be a website, an app, a business idea, or something just completely different. I love to hear your ideas, and they might even inspire a future video. And if you enjoyed this video, YouTube thinks you're going to enjoy watching this one even more so. I'll see you over there.